Cancer, welcome to your new moon in Capricorn reading, and this is hitting your 7th house of significant others, long-term committed partnerships, maybe business, marriage, right? Take it how it applies. But it looks like you have the opportunity here to make some powerful new changes in your life with this area of your life, okay? And let's see what the overarching theme is at this time for Cancer. Opposition. Opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, estrangement. Yikes. Okay, let's see where this goes. Have there been some differences in your key relationships that are coming up during this time that need to be addressed? Not seeing eye to eye with people. I'm hearing something about going in different directions. Let's see what the cards have to say about this, Cancer. You have Two of Swords in reverse, so it's kind of rough. I'm going to put it in the upright so you can see it better. Okay, but in the reverse, you know, this is definitely somebody's maybe made a decision to not decide. Perhaps the reason they're stuck is because the choices are unwanted or undesirable. There needs to be someone opening up and asking for help. Help me. I'm hearing Jerry Maguire. Help me, help you. Okay. I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm also seeing that whatever has been given is returning, and I'm hearing manifold. Okay. So whatever you sow, you reap. And that's just spiritual law for anybody, but for some reason it's coming up in this spread. It looks like you do have the opportunity to make a decision here. Okay. Take some decisive action, but towards what? Because I feel like this person, whoever's making decisions here, is maybe turning their back on some fighting within a family, some emotional disconnect. I'm seeing a lot of emotional disconnect. Somebody unable to move on from an issue where there's been fighting in a family, maybe over resources. And again, I'm getting like maybe a lack of empathy with the Two of Chalices. There's some kind of inability to share emotional values. And it almost looks like whatever the decision is, I'm hearing hasty, okay? Somebody is just kind of really about what they want and their ambitions. So you do, on the positive, have the opportunity here to make some decisions that are in alignment with your ambitions. And you do have an opportunity to defend what you believe and speak a truth that might be stressful to people. Okay. It might have to do with children, poverty, something about a 2-year time frame, and working on something, or the work that you've been doing has not paying. A 2-year time frame of somebody's been working on something for 2 years and they are still in the poorhouse, or what they got to just make a decision to cut something out that is not profiting them, it is not prospering them. I'm almost getting like somebody has chosen a path with their occupation that is not, it's not prospering them. And this needs to come to an end. Somebody's got to make a decision here to put this to an end. The blockage here appears to be with someone unable to move on. It's almost like there's some kind of emotional baggage that needs to be dealt with. But it almost looks like somebody doesn't have a clear plan. There is an avoidance or fear of change. If there's an energy of somebody constantly changing, to like, if you're saying, hey, that's not me, I'm because right, y'all are cardinal sign, y'all can make changes, y'all can do stuff. I'm seeing the other issue might be that no matter what happens, there's a lack of satisfaction here. And then that's why you can't. I'm hearing something about traction, unable to get traction because somebody's never satisfied. There can also be some escapism and hopelessness with that 8 of Cups. This might have to do with somebody, a legal matter that has been concerning you, somebody in an official capacity. Again, I'm almost getting like, are you concerned over some legal issue and somebody's not able to move on because there's someone in authority that is at odds with them? Again, is this a person opposing you? Is somebody in authority? This could be bosses. This could be judges. This could be the police. I mean, hey, you know, I hate to go there, but let's do it. it's kind of a, yeah, I think it's something that is concerning for you, and some of you maybe overlooked a reality. You have not been realistic about something, and you have overlooked a difficult reality. Yes, escapism. Self-indulgent. Oh, wow. I just heard something like, get me out of here. Like, I don't, there's some, dealing with people who are at odds with you, and I'm getting this vision of the crab, which is Cancer, right? Just kind of like trying to scurry and sidestep rather than dealing with the issue head on. That's rough, okay? And so this is a blockage, this type of escapist, self-indulgent type of energy, and not really addressing issues that are, you cannot move on. You can't get into any happiness. You're never going to find wish fulfillment and satisfaction until this is dealt with. And I'm hearing something about doing it even when it doesn't feel good. Okay. Oh, wow. There has been division within a family, or feeling that people's ambitions have been ruining relationships, family fighting over resources. Maybe some of you loss of a home. I'm sorry. Loss of a career. I'm sorry. If there have been these kind of energies showing up in your life, it's possibly because of misaligned values that Spirit is trying to show you, right? Like, you're not on the same page with these people. Maybe I'm hearing something about bumping heads with people because Spirit's trying to show you that you have been aligning with people who do not share values. And, okay, there's something here about a man and a woman. Okay, whoever the main male is in your life, if you are male Cancer, this is you. And whoever the privileged lady is in your life, again, might be a marital partner, might be a family member, given that clarification card. But whoever's got the privilege of your resources right now, which may be making family or career unhappy, the advice is you're going to have to look at building maybe a business, looking at better power dynamics within a relationship, particularly if things are not very stable, and I see that they're not, okay? But this is about focusing on earning power and making sound, solid, stable decisions to improve this. The advice, I feel, is having to address this issue of also emotional values being disconnected. I'm going to be frank with you. I feel that some of you may have attracted certain people in your lives because on the surface they appear to be what you want, or they appear to have the package. But when you get to understand them, you know, what they value in this 3D, what kind of life, what kind of legacy they want to leave, you realize that you're not really on the same page. And also maybe even emotionally, you get to know them on an emotional level, and you realize there's some kind of emotional incompatibility there that needs to get worked out. If there has been a breakup, if there are issues of mistrust, rejection, if there's intimacy issues, somebody being emotionally unavailable, somebody emotionally incompatible, this is, you know, you're having to address it, is the advice, because that's what needs to change. I think that's what's required in order to elevate you to a more empowering position and make some sound decisions in your life. I'm getting the feeling that there's some instability in your life that is unnecessary, because this is somebody constantly running away from a reality check that you cannot build with people who do not share values on an emotional or tangible level. There we go. Key for change. And the change is about you getting abundance. And that's where you're at a stalemate with for some of you. Let's see what the advice is for Cancer. Treasure Island. Look, I mean, it's right there for you, okay? It's absolutely there, but you gotta not scurry off, you know, and go hide under a rock. You're gonna have to go get and dive in the deep ocean, right, to get that treasure. And I maybe have to try to be more like a sea turtle, less like a crab. Because some of you are at a fork in the road, okay? Which way are you gonna go? You're gonna keep looking for a rock to scurry under, or you're gonna go get back in the ocean and get into that great fortune, that great treasure? Decisions, though. Decisions that stabilize. Decisions that are divinely led, that allow for abundance and expansion. And I'm speaking off of these numbers here. That's what really is going to have to guide you. All right. Be blessed.